Let's talk a little bit about AeroGardens and growing lettuce to get the best harvest. And today we'll touch on a couple things. First off, I'm using the AeroGarden Bounty with a 40-watt LED light. There's plenty of information on this garden system online if you were to search for it. But it's a very simple garden unit, and all you have to do is use water and their plant food. Plant food goes in about every 14 days, and topping off the water. You could have a beautiful stand of lettuce. This is what's called a dark Rodin lettuce, and it's from Gurney Seeds. It has a lush, fleshy, crisp leaf on it. It's got a beautiful purple and green color pattern. This is supposed to mature in 45 days. Now with hydroponics and AeroGardens, you'll find that your lettuce plants oftentimes mature a little bit faster. Unlike a tomato that goes to, say, for example, 100 days and then fruits, lettuce, you're eating the actual leaf, and so in hydroponics, the water environment causes the plant to want to transpire more water than if it were grown in soil. So it produces leaf structures more quickly, and that permits the leaf to grow a little bit faster and have more available when you have time for a salad. Now, this particular variety was supposed to have matured in 45 days. I found that in as little as about 30 days, I could begin harvesting. And so I started out sooner. This was planted on February the 3rd, and today is April the 26th. It's been going for quite a while, and it looks like I've never touched it, but I have been taking cuttings off of it. I'm getting ready to take the 4th cutting from it. What I'm doing is, as the plant grows, it has these larger leaves, and let's take a closer look at those. On the plants, and there are 9 plants in here, that the largest leaves are the ones on the outside of the plant, and the newer, younger leaves are coming up in the center. Every 14 to 16 days, I'll come in and I will clip off these larger leaves at the base, and I'll cut those up for salads. What I'll leave is the younger leaves, probably kind of like from this size to the smaller ones in the center. They will continue to grow. They'll get the light from the LED at the top. These plants will probably end up looking like what you're seeing in front of you again in about 16 days or so. It's just a continuous harvest cycle. Now, if you want to start a little bit smaller, there is another garden unit called the AeroGarden Sprout. And unlike the 40-watt, the Sprout is 10 watts, mighty but mini. This is a prize head, loose leaf type of lettuce. It gets the correct size for a sprout because the light hood does not go up all the way, but it's the same process of picking the mature, older, bigger leaves off and leaving the smaller ones in the center to regrow. On the left of that, eventually the lettuce plants will reach a maturity stage where the taste becomes a little less than fresh, and also the plants start to bolt a little bit. But this is the time where you can just go ahead and clean up your garden, pull these out, start a new batch of lettuce, and start the cycle all over again. However, 4 months of harvesting from a lettuce plant is far superior to a full-grown head in about 35 days and complete harvest. I would fully encourage you to try this technique of cut and come again, see how it works for you. You could even do it using a small non-circulating hydroponic mason jar as an experiment.